What is up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Those of you watching live on Twitch or TikTok, also thank you to those of you who watch the recorded version on YouTube. This is week one of the season 1 2026 for Craftsman Truck Series. This is Nashville Super Speedway. I don't know. I don't know what to say, to be honest with you. The setup is a little interesting. It does not seem to roll the corner at all. It's got this weird loose off condition. Much better. Yeah, it's got this weird loose off condition. I didn't get to run any long runs, so maybe it'll be a little bit better on a long run, kind of come into its own. But I don't know. Not sure what to expect.
Who's the only one Nashville, right?
Got a halfway decent start there. Then dude just spun right in front of me and collected the guy to my inside. And yeah, well, that's lap one caution. So I don't, as much as I say that, you know, hey, I got a good start, I mean, we also only ran like a half of a lap, not even. So
pit road will open.
I feel like this pace speed is agonizingly slow.
Road is closed this time.
Anybody watch that Miami second game? I turned it on when Miami was celebrating. Oh, dude, it was a hell of a game. It was boring first half, but the second half, dude, it was a great game. Yeah, that's what I heard. I still can't believe that damn Oklahoma Alabama game last night, dude. That was crazy.
We don't want to go. Starting on the inside of me. Behind the 20.
Yeah, I like these playoffs. Yeah, you've been good. I'm waiting for that James Madison game. That'll be interesting.
Right back in that seat. Get something to drink. You're ready to go here. Oh, that seat starts off.
So, yet again, accident happening like right in front of me.
You gotta be kidding me.
We are now about to be 1/4 of the way through the race.
Alright, looks like you're gonna be lining up behind the 16.
But we are now inside the top 10. That's our good news.
Open. Pit road open.
Donnie almost went for it, and then decided last second that, hey, it looks like absolutely no one is going with me, so I'm going to stay out. Oh man, it's too early for that. What the hell? I will say that so far, it's
Hey, 13,
the
are you
truck,
good, bro?
like in traffic,
Why you hit me on the face off, bro?
drives quite a bit different than like how it would you were trying to drive it through qualifying. I think part of it is you're just not trying to rip off like like qualifying laps. You're kind of pacing yourself a little bit, but like it's just it honestly makes the truck more enjoyable to drive. So I was kind of questioning it, like after putting in the qualifying laps. Like, hey, is this going to be fun to drive? And the answer that I was kind of coming up with was probably not. But it's actually been relatively fun so far. And I mean, it definitely helps when you're, up, 7 positions? More than that, I think. Feels absolutely shot.
Dude, that dangerous truck driving like he's the only one on the track.
Which one? There's a couple.
The one that was in that last wreck.
I mean, I was in it, and I have that scheme, but I'm not all over the place.
We go, fellas. 10 away. 5 1. That's smart. Now, turn in, turn in. Nice and smooth here. Leaving on B. They're working on some stuff in the garage. Just gotta fix you up. Go, Migo, go, Migo. Good stop, guys.
Speeding.
Really didn't need that. Okay. Gonna have to go to the back. Alright, buddy, we only got 1 more set of tires left. Then we can do this between 13 and 21. Flat line. Remember, we gotta start in the rear. Where you need them up, you're ready to go. Oh, there. Finish cars off. Be ready. Green, green, green.
Come on, 9. Come on, 9. What a fucking moron.
Dog. I have one coming to the outside too. Should be lining up behind the 23.
halfway point. Still plenty of racing to go. Hoping that we can get ourselves up inside the top 10. I'd say it's realistically, it's probably the goal. Thanks, that was great. And now it really drives like shit. Well, that was terrible.
But they were off on all counts tonight. But they'll get track for us next week, guys. We'll get it.
I want to go ahead and take a look at that first accident, because the one idiot said something about Hendrick Car's truck, which I am, but there was a couple of us in the race, and I don't think I did nothing like egregious, so I want to try to see if we can figure this out here. Race. It's gotta be. See, it's the thing. I can't remember who said it neither. Okay, so yeah. There's absolutely Timothy. Yes. Who? Niels. Who? Which truck was you? On lap 30. So I'll take a look at that. Because, yeah, I think that's that second one where I got dumped at the end of the race. Here. Nope, here we are. TV2. Here we are. Yeah, we'll do fire chase. So, I mean, there's nothing here that I can do. So, I mean, I get actually a good run off the corner. The 2 is in the wall. Here, let me, try to find the 2, and then the... Nope. And 23. Okay. So, the 2 and the 23 get together right in front of me once again. There's absolutely nowhere I can go. I try to go to the bottom, but I, clip the 23, and then we get connected, and we go down the track. The 4 gets into us, and then spin throughout the grass. So, I mean, there's nothing that I could have done there, and then, I mean, even if you go back... We'll watch this whole restart here. We'll wait for it to go green. I was getting great runs through 1 and 2 on the restarts. Like, there's absolutely nothing that I did that's wrong there. So, once again, I don't know if it's me necessarily that guy was talking about, because there's also this dude, the 11, and then there's, I think, one more that had a Hendrick Cars paint scheme. So, it might not have been me. Actually, here, let's see. Mr. 11. He might have been, because he kind of just disappeared there for a little bit. So something might have happened. All right, let's take a look at Tim Woodward, lap 30. And then Neil. Which one? Who is he? Results. He's a 7. Alright, so. Alright, so let's take a look here. We'll do fire chase. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate him saying that he misjudged. I mean, to be completely honest, looking at it, I'm not necessarily as upset as I was about it when it happened. It's honestly, if anything, more of a racing incident, I guess. I went kind of wide, and I was kind of arcing the corner, a big arc, you know, kind of came out wide, and then I'm trying to arc down, and especially he's not alongside of me yet, so I'm trying to arc down all the way to the yellow line, you know, get right up next to the apron. He's got a much shallower entry, and he's kind of just almost entering here. But yeah, it's, you know, he just misjudgment, because, you know, kind of on both of our parts, because yeah, I'm arcing it in. It's a little bit slower of a corner, but it's smoother all around because I'll roll the center a little bit better. He's gonna get in, and then he's gonna have to either kind of like diamond the corner, come up towards the middle, and then, you know, exit smooth off of 4, or just kind of stay in it and then just, you know, be really, really tight coming off of 4, you know, possibly in the wall. But I mean, either way, like I said, I'm not as upset about it as I was. It's more of a racing incident than anything, I suppose. It's a little unfortunate because I feel like I had a fairly decent running truck, especially, you know, through that first half of the race. Safety rating went down, iRating went down. Here we are, 46 points. I mean, it's not too bad, to be completely honest. We are up in Division 6 this season. Okay. So, that's probably going to be a hell of an uphill climb. But, yeah, you know, not a terrible race. Just wish it could have went a little bit smoother. take a look at the schedule for the truck series. Since this is the other series that I'm going to be running full time, probably do this full time again this season, and then next season either Cup or Xfinity probably, on the oval side of things, and then road. We'll see. I'll probably stick in IMSA. It's just a matter of if I'm sticking with the GTPs long term, which I anticipate I probably will. I enjoy driving the Cadillac. So the schedule for the truck series this week was Nashville. We just did. Talladega is up next. So safety rating already took a hit. More likely than not, it's going to take another one in Talladega. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some clean racing in. Following that, Old Texas, which should be pretty good. Pocono, Old Michigan, Indianapolis, the Oval, then Rockingham, the old bumpy version. I've not seen anyone that's running the new smooth version of Rockingham, which I feel like is kind of stupid. Like, iRacing just put it out, and all the schedules that Rockingham's on, as far as I've seen, they're all running the 2012, the old scan that's all bumpy. And not for nothing, it's a great track. The bumps provide great character, especially running through 1 and 2. Like, it's a great track to drive, but I also kind of expected with the new, NASCAR refresh version of it that just came out that version would be run a little bit more, and it's not. It's just interesting. Anyways, following that, Homestead, then Daytona, Atlanta, Long Beach, and Phoenix. I'm going to be honest, Long Beach, I'm just about guaranteeing that I'm going to skip that week. It's these trucks, that track, that hairpin on the last corner, it's no, just no. So I'll probably find something else to run that week. Unfortunately, I think all the NASCAR series are running different road courses. But yeah. So, it's overall, it's a pretty good season. Talladega, I've won there before. I can put together good finishes, but it's also a plate track. So, you're highly, I feel like, kind of highly dependent on other cars. Old Texas might be alright. Pocono should be pretty good. Old Michigan should be good. Homestead will be good. Daytona, once again, it's kind of the same thing as Talladega. Echo Park is actually going to be the same thing as Daytona and Talladega. If anything, Echo Park is actually going to be worse just because it's a smaller track. And then, Phoenix should be a good race as well. So there's good opportunities for strong points finishes. I've never driven the truck on the NASCAR Oval at Indy, so that'll be interesting. I'm assuming it'll probably handle similar to the Cup Series car, or kind of in between the Cup Series car and the Xfinity car. So we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Greatly appreciate it. All the support, and hopefully we'll have a really good season this first quarter of 2026. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. See you next time.